We always try to make all of our contributors, TEDx organizers, translators, rock stars, the same way we try to make our speakers rock stars. The two things I kept thinking about throughout the conversation were, of course, the nonpartisan challenge, or the transpartisan challenge, which I think we've covered well, and also the storytelling challenge. And Larry, it's fun because you're, of course, the perfect person to bring this forward. Agree very much with what we've talked about earlier about the importance of personal narrative. Also online video, and of course you're the great champion of is that releasing everything in this great open way, Creative Commons, so that it can be shared. But I think in thinking about your challenge going forward, the thing on my mind that I haven't brought up yet is building off of several of the points, including Anna's, about just the importance of mobilization, of this sort of bottom-up grassroots mobilization and how you can harness that. And just wanted to share a quick perspective from our side here at TED. You know, we have these two very large open volunteer communities, our TEDx community who organized local TED events, and our, there have been around 6,000 to date, and our translator community who translate TED Talks into other languages, and around 100 different languages. And both of those communities have grown really quickly, and there were a couple of just like key principles, I think, behind that, although they're addressing very different, they're working in very different arenas than this, I think really apply here. The first is to give people something really specific to do. I think oftentimes we think open and we think, well, we have to let people do anything to help. We should be open to anyone who wants to contribute in any way, but it's enormously useful actually to be super specific and say this is the way, and not that you can't be open, but we found that for scaling, being really specific about the specific ways that people can contribute is really useful, even if you have to leave a number of people out. So for us, that's the events and translations. Having really clear guidelines, and I think on this part, having an aspect of that being the nonpartisan spirit is super important. And then another one being ways of crediting people for their contribution. So we always try to make all of our contributors, TEDx organizers, translators, rock stars, the same way we try to make our speakers rock stars. And people don't contribute for the recognition, but it's important to them that they get it. They contribute for other reasons, to be part of something larger than themselves. But we found that having that kind of credit and recognition is really important, and some sort of rewards built in. But again, those rewards are often it's not money in this case. It is usually the kind of recognition, feeling that they're part of a team and that they're recognized for it. So I just wanted to share a few of those learnings on our end as we're wrapping up and thinking about how you drive it forward from here.